Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well, and the starting group for Chicago. They've got Harper, and it's Jordan in at the 2. And for the Warriors, they've got Devin Booker, Buzelis out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Halliburton. Well, Coach, there's no better feeling than getting a new season underway.
That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of... excitement surrounding this season. Glad it's finally here, and I'm glad we get to be on the call.
Chicago passing it around. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. And we're going to have a jump ball. And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Buzelis. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Booker. Love grabs the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And he drives in. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. It's Holmgren, high post. Pass to Booker from the line. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Chicago with the ball.
No doubt. That game tells you what kind of team they are. They weren't at their best that night and still got the win.
Well, look, good teams just find ways to win, even when they aren't playing their best.
Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. 4-3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
Pass to Harper. Love, a screen on Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. From deep, Jordan. The Warriors pull it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Halliburton, the pass to Booker.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. You need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Yep, that one goes. Love's got 6 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Buzelis. 6 to shoot. Booker for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Harper, defended by Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Here's Halliburton. Chicago making their last shot. Booker no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Up top, Pippen. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And a Quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Warriors, second.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
Chicago making a switch here. Holmgren outside. Pass to Buzelis. Now Booker, covered by Jordan. Booker against Jordan. Lets it go from deep. Rodman with a rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pippen, pass to Gilmore. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Both teams will make substitutions. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Kerr, pass to Kukoc. Down low. Here's Gilmore. And he dunks it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Booker surveying the D. To the left side wing. Bullard. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Wilcox. Moody defends. Inside. Here's Kukoc. Clock is at 3. Shot is up. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Moody on the wing. Here's the pick. To the paint. Here's Wilcox. Moody defends. It's stolen by Henderson. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And there's the lob. Here's Kukoc. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Kerr, pass to Kukoc. Drills it from deep. And the Bulls lead by 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Has to wear. Rebound by the Bulls.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Kerr, defended by Henderson. Here's Kukoc, 4 on the clock. Here's Wilcox. And a miss there on the triple. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Henderson outside. Pass to Ware. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Kerr, defended by Henderson. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. got some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Harper, and it's Rodman in at the 4 slot. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. He goes up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Now here's Jordan. Still no points. And here comes the break. Goes up on the wing. Rodman with a rebound. Bulls leading by 3. Harper passes to Love. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Harper. No points yet. On target from range.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Booker finds Halliburton. Back to Booker. Pass to Buzelis. Off target with the 3. Chicago leading by 5. And here's Love. Love, a screen on Halliburton. Harper passes to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Halliburton. Missed inside.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Back over to you guys.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Pass to Harper. Now Love. Here's Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Booker has got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game.
Well, after picking up his 3rd foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Second, Chicago.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Henderson scanning the floor. Here's Buzelis. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Kerr. No made baskets yet. Kukoc, the pass to Gilmore, and he comes up with a bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They set the pick. Back to Henderson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Bulls leading by 3. Here's Kerr. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Henderson. Out to the wing. Here's Buzelis, defended by Pippen. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Buzelis, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Ware. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Kukoc. He's covered by Holmgren. Offensive board. Gilmore's shot is good. Gilmore's got 8 points.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And he lobs it up top. 1:02 left in the second period. Pippen right side. Picked it. In transition, here come the Warriors. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Pippen. They set the pick. Here he goes. Here's Gilmore. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Buzelis, defended by Pippen. Here's Holmgren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
There's a screen. Here's Kerr. And again, no good by Chicago. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead, leading by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Coach Billy Donovan here with us. And Billy, what have you thought about the defense in the first half?
Did a pretty good job. Fouled a little bit too much, but overall it was a good job. But we got to do a better.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by one. Devin Booker out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Buzelis. That's the Warriors 5. Jordan, the pass to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Love. Buzelis grabs the board. And the Warriors shooting the rock well at 46%. Halliburton, the pass to Booker. Halliburton, a screen on Jordan. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Harper. Pippen right side. The Warriors pull it in. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Booker. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
To the inside. Here's Booker. Ooh, tough make by Book.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Bulls trail by 4. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Jordan with the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Booker no good. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Rodman. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And the shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Jordan. They set the screen. Now here's Love. The Warriors pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Buzelis, defended by Pippen. Holmgren, the pass to Booker. Oh, the shot is pure. Booker.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Bears checked in for Holmgren. And the Bulls making a change here. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Here's Rodman. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Khalil Ware.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Halliburton. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Tipped. And they recover it. Pass to Rodman. Now here's Love. Ware covers. Fades and shoots. And it's Love missing. The Warriors lead by 8. Three-pointer. Buzelis. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's Rodman. And here's Jordan. Defended by Halliburton. Jordan with the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Booker. He's got 19.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Pass to Rodman. Booker against Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Buzelis. Halliburton outside. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Gilmore. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
The Warriors lead by 5. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Harper passes to Kerr. Here's Rodman. Here's Kukoc. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Kukoc has got 5 now.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And there's the screen. Henderson, the pass to Bullard. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Harper passes to Kerr. Here's Rodman. Clock at 6. Here's Kukoc. That one's good for 2. 7 points in the game. The Warriors lead by 6. Halliburton outside. Outside for Henderson. Here's Moody. That's short off the rim. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Harper. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Kerr. Hits the 3-pointer. Kerr's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Halliburton looking for an opening. It's not going to go for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Harper, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Pippen. The shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now here's Halliburton. Outside Booker. It's up a 3. They get the rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so here is Chicago. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Down low. Halliburton outside. Outside Booker. Beyond the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Warriors making a change here. Bruce Ellis has checked in, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Jordan. To the paint. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. There's a screen. Back to Holmgren. Fades. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Harper. Back to Pippen. Chicago passing it around. Jordan up top. Here's Harper. Love, a screen on Halliburton. The ball's knocked loose. Booker with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. And here's Halliburton. Back to Booker. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Jordan. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. The Bulls trail by 3. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense. Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
They get it back. It's tipped. Pippen outside. Pass to Jordan. And he drops it in from the low post. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last.
Dennis Rodman.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Outside Booker to end the run. Chicago grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jordan. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Warriors trail by 4. Left side Booker. Can't get the 3.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
First one falls for him. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Hey, that trip to the line gives them the 2-possession lead they wanted.
Now Booker. Here's Holmgren. Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. Needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Warriors foul. Number 15. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops it first.
Shooting for Chicago. Marcus Gilmore. 2 shots.
That one's no good. Warriors trail by 4. Deflects the pass. There's the block. Yes, sir! That one's good!
Defensive foul. Ron Harper. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Warriors. Number 15. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 13-4 run.
The officials were right on top of that.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Ron Harper. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Booker has got the ball here for Golden State. Booker with a screen on Jordan. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Fearless. Holmgren wants to take those big shots. Wow.
Whoa! Big finish! Oh, he jammed it.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Halliburton. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Dallas. Defended by Pippen. Now Booker shoots a three. Cash from downtown.
A high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Now here's Jordan.
Warriors foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooter for Chicago. Michael Jordan. Shot 2. Line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Love is checked in for Chicago. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Halliburton. Fires the three. Just in time with the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Pippen. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Not that time. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Absolutely need a three here.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Shooting for Chicago. Dennis Rodman. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
This one belongs to Chicago, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Russell is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Reza Shea. Then there's Anthony Black. And for the Nets, Duncan is out there with Irving. Then it's Anthony, and it's Mutombo, and it's Jonas in at the point guard position. So here we go. It's game one of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Now here's Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Anthony's shot is off. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Tatum with the screen on Anthony. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Russell missing. And here's Brooklyn. Here's Jonas. And here's Duncan. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Russell a screen on Anthony. To the left wing. Again, Russell missing. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him if there's anything in particular they could do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. Outside Anthony. To the inside. Pass to Mutombo. Outside Irving. Here's Jonas. Black defending. Mutombo. Banked in off the glass.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Black with it. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Now here's Duncan. Outside Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now Reza Shea. And here's Tatum for 3. Drops in the tray.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Anthony looking it over. They get the rebound. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Black. The tray, and again, Boston with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Irving, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Mr. Hot Squad. Let me hear you. All right, man. Who needs a teacher? Come on. Let me hear you.
Brooklyn making some changes. Edie's checked in for Mutombo, and it's Joseph in for Irving. It's the Nets now. 8-point game. This, of course, being game one of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Down low, here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Anthony can't hit.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Tatum. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
Here's Ryder. Pass to Rice. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Simpson with the rebound. That's trailed by 8. Joseph looking around. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Derek Lively. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Celtics leading by 7. Anderson with the ball. And Daniels picks him up defensively.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Williamson up top. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And the shot is good.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Pass to Rice. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Williamson to the paint. Edie. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Steps back. Ryder, then the pass to Anderson. Here's Rice. He's covered by Joseph. And the basket is good. Rice has got his second bucket tonight.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Celtics lead by 10. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Russell. Reza Shea is out there with Tatum. Then there's Black. Mutombo sets a screen. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Julius Erving.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
He's covered by Daniels. Outside Tatum. Pass to Black. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Black's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Jonas. Here's Duncan, and it's sent back by Russell. And they're able to recover. Duncan with the screen for Daniel. And stolen by Russell. And it's Daniels with the rebound. That's trailed by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Mutombo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And here is Tatum. Black with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. Russell a screen on Mutombo. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Reza Shea. Russell's got his third bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
So for the Nets, Wang comes in for Mutombo, and Anthony subbed in for Marquise Daniels. Now here's Anthony. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And again, no good by Brooklyn. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Duncan drawing the double team. Pass to Anthony. Here's Jonas. And again, it's the Nets missing. Oh, Russell in position. It's stolen by Duncan. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Nets trail by 17. Outside Anthony. Pass to Duncan. Here he goes. Here's Wang. Bangs home the trifecta. Wang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's Ryder. Still yet to score. Five on the clock. Here's Price, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. The Nets making a switch here. Edie's checked in. Shot clock at 2. And here's Anderson for 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Pass to Rice. There's a screen. Moves back up. Good D by Williamson.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
A rebound by the Celtics. Anderson outside. Ryder, then the pass to Lively. And that one, good. Lively's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Williamson left on. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
One shot.
Celtics leading by 13. Pass to Rice. There's the 3. Edie with the rebound. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. There's Williamson with the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Austin's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Rice, covered by Williamson. Pass to Ryder, launches it. Edie with the rebound. Edie's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Simpson. Second chance effort. And Edie with the lay-in. Edie's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Anderson passes to Ryder. Celtics passing it around. Back to Anderson. Here's Rice. Off target with his 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Outside Anthony. Goes up with a stripe. The second effort. And the nice bucket inside from Edie. Edie's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Boston Celtics.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. Okay, Big Play Jay wants to know, what's the hardest thing about playing in the NBA?
The travel. Man, those airplane bathrooms are tiny.
Yeah, maybe for some people. But, you know, I never had that problem.
That's because you're tiny.
And we had a private jet.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Zach Edey really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Irving is out there with Duncan. Then there's Jonas. Then it's Anthony, and it's Mutombo in the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
To the inside, and stolen by Russell. Tatum finds Black. Pass to Shea. Off target from three-point range.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Shea wide open. Gets it from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
All the officials are all over that one.
Brooklyn shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Anthony at the line 2 times.
That's good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them. Boston leading by 8. Back to Shea. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Anthony with it. Six to shoot. From 17 feet out. Bank shot, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Anthony. Pass to Jonas. Back to Anthony. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Jonas. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
You love the start of the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Celtics leading by 8. Covered by Anthony. Pass to Shea. Now Black shoots over Jonas. Black, no good.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Duncan throws it down hard.
And that's a little lack of fight at defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Back to Black. Launches from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Guys?
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Outside, Joseph. Over Rice. Shot by Joseph, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Black dishes to Rice. Lively is screen on Joseph. Out to the wing. A 3-ball. Pass to Black. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Wang pulls it in. Nets trail by 8. Outside Daniel. Now here's Williamson. Fader on the way. That shot no good. Now Black. He's got 6. Pass to Rice. Lively is screen on Joseph. To the paint. And finished off by Lively.
Oh my goodness, not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Here's Williamson. Here's Simpson. Left side Joseph. Here's Wang. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. Wang's got 5 points so far. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
The most confident fan.
Edie's checked in for Zion Williamson. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Black with it. Here's Ryder. Just 5 on the clock. Over Daniels. Ryder, no good. Next trail by 8. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Wang. Here's Simpson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Daniels. A rebound by the Celtics. Russell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Black. Russell sets a screen for Rizeshe. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Joseph. Daniels sets a screen for Joseph. Shoots over Rizeshe. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics up 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 10. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Tatum. He's out there with Zachary Riesesheim. Black is out there with Russell. Tatum against Duncan. Pass to Jonas. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. There's the pick. Now here's Anthony. Tight defense on him. And Boston with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Russell, a screen on him. Riesesheim. He shoots again. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jonas' shot is good.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Riesesheim. Five to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Riesesheim with the steal. Pass to Russell. The kick out to Tatum. Now Riesesheim beyond the arc. That shot is off.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Down low. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Riesesheim. He's covered by Irving. Here's Anthony. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Pass to Riesesheim. Russell sets a screen for Riesesheim. Lock at 6. Outside Russell. Here's Black. Boston again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Duncan, the pass to Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Outside Anthony. Goes up to the stripe. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Well, stay attached, affect the quality of the shot. That is excellent interior defense.
Now, here is Irving. Guarded by Riesesheim. Boston leading by 8. Covered by Anthony. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by Irving. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Anthony right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
reversal, a screen on him. Off target from outside. That's trailed by 8. Knocks it loose and stolen by Russell. Now here's Tatum. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Outside Anthony. And get the 3. Celtics leading by 9. By Anthony. Black with it. He drills the 3.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. It's Anthony with the drive. And he hits it, 1 to go. And here is Tatum.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Boston.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Covered by Anthony. For 3. Can't get it to go. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForest has got something for us.
Jason, with you guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about does it for the first game of the new
forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 22, Franz Wagner. Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 7, the other guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 18, JoJo White. The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 2, Moses Malone. Your head coach is Jamal Mosley. Once again, your Orlando Magic.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Smith, and it's Stockton in at the point guard position. And for Orlando, they've got Knipple, and it's Malone in at center, filling out the middle. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more one. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
Now here's Smith. Here's Malone. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The paint is unquestionably Malone's real estate. That's his domain. He makes it really difficult to stop him down low.
Pass to White. Fires the three. They get it again. Wagner for three. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
On offense, here's Utah. Here's Stockton, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. With the fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Wagner, the pass to White. Here's Knipple. From behind the arc. Here's Malone. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Boy, his length, his persistence, his size. Moses was custom made to own the glass. Great offensive play right there.
Here's Stockton. Wagner with a steal. Out to the right wing. Floats one. That's good from Knipple. On the assist by Wagner.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Right wing. Here's Malone. Smith with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Stockton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. White looking it over. Pass to Malone. Utah grabs the miss. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
That game could have been a lot closer than it was, but they were just too sharp down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
Here's Malone. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a format.
Utah shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Magic have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Now here's White, guarded closely. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Stockton. Pass to McCain. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
White for 3. And rebound by Malone. Utah trailing here. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Utah making a switch here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Orlando on D. Pass to McKee. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's what Stockton is known for, being a tremendous passer, a smart passer, who knows exactly how to set his teammates up.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. And the foul on Jared McCain. That's his first foul of the game. Utah making a switch here. Brooks is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Orlando with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Walker. White's got his second basket of the game. Here's Stockton. To the middle. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Stockton. Najee, good. Najee's got their second bucket on the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And they did a good job taking care of the ball, too. They were among the top 10 in fewest team turnovers. They didn't lose their focus too often.
And they did plenty of things right last season. But take a look at those steals numbers. These guys were a constant threat to ball handlers and really hustled on D. Now here's McDaniels. Still without a bucket. Outside White. From outside the arc. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to McKee. Najee sets a screen. From the corner. It's hauled in by the Magic.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Williams wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. McKee, the pass to Stockton. Here's McKee. Misses the jumper. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside McDaniels. Back to White. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has to bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Stockton. Here's McKee. And another miss by Utah. Outside, Williams driving to the basket, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And it's a 6-point Magic lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Stockton. Utah with another miss. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. We've got Jared McCain, and it's McKee in at the 3, the small forward. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Malone. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Off target from outside.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Wagner against Brooks. Here's Malone. He's off on the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's the teardrop. McCain's shot is off. Magic leading by 12 from the arc. McDaniels can't hit. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Malone. Jazz trail by 9. McKee, the pass to Malone. It's McCain on the wing. And there's a pick. Pass to Malone. 17-foot shot on the way. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's McDaniels. Brooks defending. And a nice finish on the layup. Brooks has got his first basket.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Malone. And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 9.
Malone owns the paint area of the floor. Nobody coming in there messing with him.
Outside McCain. Pass to Smith. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Magic. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you guys.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Stewart, he's checked in for Orlando. White comes in for McDaniels. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And here's White. He's got 7. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night here. Orlando making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Sasser's checked in.
Shooting 1.
Here's Stockton. Outside McCain. Down low. Here's Adrian. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The Magic making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Clock at 4. Pass to Stewart. Takes it inside. And finished off by Stewart.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
First team foul.
Here's Stockton. Right side McCain. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. The Jazz again can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to Stockton. 2 in the cold spell. And another miss by Utah. Magic leading by 14. Walker passes to Williams. Outside White. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Stockton. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Sasser, and he banks in the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. 5th on the list, Con Knippel.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Here's Perkins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Magic.
And they've made it evident that they're focusing on getting as close to the bucket as possible. They do their best to dig deep inside and capitalize when opportunities present themselves.
Orlando making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Utah with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Here's Adrian. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. White with it. Three seconds left. No good on the layup. And so it's Orlando. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Utah Jazz.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well,
and during that first half of play, these 2 leading the way for their respective teams.
Yeah, these 2 are getting after it.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Magic leading by 14. We've got Franz Wagner, and it's Malone in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Six to shoot. A deep 3. Utah grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hey, yo, pass to Stockton. Here's Malone. Can't hit that one.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Got it.
Number 15.
Here's Knippel. Outside White. There's the screen. Shoots. And he knocks the jumper down. White's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Smith outside. 3-pointer, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Wagner for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside McCain for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside White. The dive for the ball. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
And they did a good job taking care of the ball, too. They were among the top 10 in fewest team turnovers. They didn't lose their focus too often.
And going back to their free throw shooting, it really was one of their strong points. In end-of-game situations, they got the job done at the foul line. Stewart, he's checked in for Orlando. Jazz trail by 15. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Stockton. The 3 gets the 3 ball to go. Stockton's got his second bucket on the night.
back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's White. 9 points in the game. Pass to Wagner. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And the free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 14. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 5. And he makes it. Malone's got 5 now.
Boy, Malone has a deadly jump shot, especially from the mid-range. Doesn't get any better watching him knock that down.
Here's White. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Stewart, a screen on Brooks. Pass to Stewart. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. And it's Wagner missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. Utah moving the ball around. Here's McKee. Here's Malone, defended by Wagner. Malone can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside White. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Brooks, the pass to Stockton. No good with the triple.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
White with it. Checked by Brooks. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Brooks outside. Pass to McKee. Back to Brooks. Here's Malone. Oh, from deep. The shot misses. Magic leading by 15. Here's Knippel. Back to White. 1:33 left in the third quarter here. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Until Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Takes the 3, sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
13 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
McCain banked it in off the glass.
Or in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
To the inside. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Orlando shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
At the line for one, number 10.
36 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Stockton. And there's the screen to the paint. Here's Adrian. And it's Perkins with a rebound. And White has got the ball here for the Magic. They led by as many as 18. Here's Knippel. Shoots from 12. And McKee pulls it down. With one on the clock. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
That one at the buzzer.
Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Orlando ahead, up by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Jared McCain, and it's Stockton in at the one.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Now here's White. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 14.
That's classic Moses Malone right there, fighting for the rebound and then going up strong to put it back in.
Inside. Here's McKee. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now White, the three is up. That won't go, making him 6 for 12 from the floor now.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Orlando with a rebound. Malone's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to White. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. To the left wing. Here's Knippel. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And McKee pulls it down. McKee's got 4 rebounds now.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Pass to Adrian. Here's the pick. Down low. White with a steal. Wagner on the wing. Here's Malone, covered by McCain. The kick out to White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
That's good from White. White hits them both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Nice D from Wagner.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
To the middle. Here's Malone. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He's so aggressive and confident inside. It's a real challenge trying to keep Malone out of the paint.
Jazz trail by 16. Stockton pass to Malone.
Magic foul. JoJo White. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Knippel. 4 on the clock. Now Wagner. There's the three. Here's Malone. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
So far, Malone has it going on, folks. The defense appearing absolutely helpless trying to stop it. Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
Pass to White. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Magic leading by 16. And he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Magic foul. Number 10. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Malone. It's off. And here's Wagner. White outside. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, it misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Number 31, Derek McKee.
Here's White. Not a lot of room. And he slams it down.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
6 on the shot clock. Smith. Oh, no good. Magic leading by 17.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Magic.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Pass to Stockton. Here's McKee, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. A line change here for Orlando. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Here's Adrian. The rebound by Stewart. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Walker, and Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Sasser. Launches the 3.
Jason Sasser.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.